You are not going to believe this. And I mean, I know YouTubers always say that. Like, you're not going to believe it just to get you to watch the entire video, which is fantastic. But today, I barely believe it. I don't know. I don't know if you will. This one is awesome. Yep, let's talk about that. All right, hey guys, it's always a big choo-choo and a OMG. I mean, seriously, like this bill 6869 is in the House. It's already headed to committee. Whew, I don't believe it. Like, I first read it, I thought it was a meme. You're gonna enjoy this one. You are gonna love it. Buckle up, here we go. This bunch of fun is brought to you by my friends over at CMMG. Y'all know I love their toys, but I also love their swag, some of the softest tees on the market, and I love their hats. I wear them all the time. Guys, they have a huge ladies selection, so you can outfit your gal before you head to the range. I wear them all the time, and I think you or your lady will enjoy the men's and the women's clothing and that huge selection as well. So you know where to find them. Head over to cmmg.you-know-what. Get yourself some soft gear. Big thank you to CMMG. And a big thank you to you people for every thumbs up. Y'all always crush it. Thank you. Thank you. I do mean that. Awesome possum. All right. HR 6869. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this. Is it being talked about? Ooh, this one's great. Now, the whole idea is this, is that it is a bill to allow the president, you know who, to issue letters of marque and reprisal to private citizens. Yes, that is exactly what it sounds like. We are talking about the War of 1812, the Revolutionary War, private citizens heading to the high seas as privateers. Oh, it's so good. I've been humming the Pirates of the Caribbean song all day long. It's unbelievable. Am I overstating it? No, I'm not. Now, there's a lot more to this. Let me get to the end. I'm going to tell you why it's scary. But the idea is this. Private citizens will be allowed to go onto the high seas to seize private property, both aircraft and seacraft of Russian oligarchs, heading to the high seas to seize private property. Hey, Bob, what do you think about that?
I'm sailing! I'm sailing!
I sail. All right, the bill was introduced by the 5th Congressman out of the 5th District out of Texas, Lance Gooden. And the interesting things, I'll put a link down below to the PDF of the bill. You can read the whole thing. This one's really short. It's very, very simple. Read it. It's right down there. Again, allowing the seizure of private property of oligarchs, anybody that's on the list that's currently out by the Treasury Department as whatever sorts of people. So the Treasury Department says, no way, Jose, and you can take to the high seas and claim it for yourself. Now, it does require, before you and your buddies jump on your master craft and hit the ocean, it does require a security bond that, it doesn't say how much, but that is appropriate. And who gets to make that decision? Sniffy. Sniffy himself gets to make that decision. Now, is this legal? Well, of course it is. Constitution, yep, Article 1, Section 8 and Clause 11 talks very much about privateers and letters of marque. This is some crazy stuff. Now, it's already hit the media just a little bit. One is saying it's the coolest thing ever. I'm not sure about that. I don't like it at all. I think it's hilarious. To be clear, it's hilarious, but I'm scared of it and I don't like it. But they're saying it's the coolest ever. Now, why don't I like it? Well, one of the things that government has to do before they do their nonsense is to dehumanize you. And it's already being presented by the few people that are talking about it. We are taking away, not from private citizens, not from humans, but from oligarchs. Give them a name that the populace doesn't like and go after them. So first, it's a dehumanization. That's the scary part. So all the chuckles aside, not so much. It is now into the Committee for Foreign Affairs. The bill itself is 6869. One guy on Reddit, now it's just Reddit, and I know people get upset that Reddit's just a pile of garbage. I don't know. There's some interesting things on there. But one guy went through it, and he had a really good argument on how the entire thing won't be viable because of that security deposit. It looks like from the verbiage of this bill that the U.S., the federal government, has done so much CYA to it so that they're not going to be liable for anything, it won't be viable for a private citizen to put together a hit team to go do this. Interesting. I also am not a huge fan of any time private citizens are being targeted for anything. Remember what they did over this period, like what they try to take away from us and our personal autonomy during the last 2 years. It makes me nervous. It really does. So, all kidding aside, it's scary. It's hilarious. Letters of marque. This is some old, this is some 200 years ago stuff out there. Let me know what you think. Whew, mixed feelings. I think it's where I am. This is where I'm actually in. Let me know down below where you're at. I think it's hilarious. I think it is interesting, and I think it is frightening all at the same time. What say you? To anyone that's against me or my ability to roam the high seas as a privateer, yep, from our collective Cold Dead Hands. Bye.